Guys, so yes, it is true you have to be selective about who you take in as a friend, but I also want to say, like, a lot of people are just good people, but born into bad situations because, like, I really think about ephilism and how it's really about and ephilism is like life spelled backwards and it highlights the bad aspects of life and other things. The point is, it highlights the DNA molecule and how a lot of people are just products of their DNA. In a sense, like we're trying to evolve, we're trying to keep our lineage alive. We live in a very pro life society, which is like, even if you're in a zombie apocalypse and everything's death and destruction, you still have to keep on living. That movie Apocalyptica, like, even though your family is sold into slavery, you still have to make sure your children are going to survive that and not have fear. And a lot of people have that mindset of like, we will live by any means necessary, even if that means I have to kill something, and even if that means destruction, which is basically, a big part of our DNA. It's just survival and adaptation. And I like that theory, but I don't really think it's a theory. But I mean, like, evolution explains a lot of things. It doesn't explain all things, but that is one thing. So, as I was saying, a lot of people are just in bad situations. Like, some people were in lands that didn't have a lot of food, that had a lot of war, where people had to fight and steal to survive. There wasn't a lot of community. And in a big way, even now, we do create monsters. Even now that we live in like a lot of civilizations, I do see ways where we mistreat each other and we could be nicer, especially like in regards to parenting, especially in regards to just seeing people as not just separate from ourselves, not just bloodlines and lineages, but like really as one. We're all together and da da da, be nice. So, a big problem I think we have with creating people as monsters is denying the right to a peaceful exit. A lot of people know, like, in the past, we had societies where what we now view as the S word, which is sui, that thing, it wasn't called that. Like, there were cultures where it was more respected. There was beliefs, even in religions, where people have a mission on this earth, and once the mission is done, it's normal for them to pass away. Even like children, even like fetuses and things like that, miscarriages, it was more just like, oh, well, maybe that was their mission on life. This was what they wanted to experience in their body and stuff like that. Of course, spirituality can be debated, but the point is, like, I do think the world would be a better place if people were able to just choose a humane way to pass on than to be subjected to torture while alive. And yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. And yeah, I really feel like in a way we do create a lot of monsters and we do create a lot of the destruction on the world with our laws and rules and regulations and such. And also being so focused on pro life. Oh, I hope I didn't mess up my. Being so focused on pro life that we forget, like, people should have a choice. Life isn't a gift because gifts can be returned. But as we know it, our lives cannot be returned or exchanged. We can't say, I don't like this, but I feel like we can. It's just that we ignore people and force them into this pro life sentiment. But anyway, that's all I gotta say. I don't want to be too rated R. So